Right guys, it's a brand new season. A lot to look forward to, a lot to show you. Idea is get promoted out of this division, which was the original goal, instead of getting relegated and yo-yoing back up. But anyway, let's get into it, shall we? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Scandinavian Getaway with me, GWFM. We're on episode 12, I believe. I think I'm right now. I was incorrect on the last two. I do apologise. I did check since, but never mind. We've had a lot of activity, as you can see, behind me and above me and whatever. So I'm just going to quickly show you them really quickly. Roger Thompson came in. We'll get into him shortly, why he's got like a yellow bar across the top of his name. But yeah, we signed him. I was buzzing basically. We signed this young kid, Aziz Adder. Omar Jagner coming, he's had a bit of an injury, hence all the red arrows. Albin Sundgren, these are all on free of course. Good right back option, like backup. Julian Larsen, looks decent as a prospect, 19 years old. Erik Olofsson, he's a centre midfielder who's going to be like playing as a ball winning midfielder. Christopher de Gracke is a quality centre back we've got in. Only just come in, so he's not fully fit in terms of match fitness yet, but I'm still going to start with him today. Got one game, the first game of the season against one of the Malmos, I can't remember who it is exactly. And then Tommy Claesson is another left back, just as a backup basically. Just he can play right back or left back, but mainly he'll be used as cover for both, really. But anyway, moving to the outs, the ones that are meaningful, I'll show you who we've released afterwards of note anyway. But yeah, Samir Polizin never played a game for us. Sorry, played 10 games for us, but didn't really do that much. So sold him, got a decent amount, 3.1k, which obviously doesn't sound like a lot. We sent out a few of his youngsters on loan. One most notably is Gillenberg to Kalmar. They're like the better than like the division below us, so he'll be getting some decent game time. And as you can see, he's already improvement. And also the guy we got through our youth intake, Jerkel. Who I might change to jerk off or something at some point, but yeah, as you can see, it looks very decent. Currently going to be on loan. They're all on loan for 6 months, and we'll reassess them when they come back. Otherwise, Roger Thompson, whining bastard basically. He complained that he was backing up someone. Can't remember who it was. Oh, no, was it when I signed De Gracke? He kicked off saying that it was a replacement for him. No, he's not. I was hoping to partner you two, basically, and maybe add Anson dropping to third choice. But no, unfortunately not. I've had to sack him off because eventually he kicked off saying he wasn't settling in the area. Yeah, he's basically played mainly in Sweden. So eventually I managed to sell him. I managed to get a 1k for him, but that's it. And then last day I was sent out Jacob Nogren because I just wanted him away from the team. Always kicking off and whatever yet. So otherwise, the freebies. The ones released, that is. And as you can see, Bernholtz from the first season that we came here. Snarberg, the defender with the turning circle of an oil tanker in the sea. Bethio, that last injury, just made up my mind. He got end of last season. Askren, I let him go because, yeah, he wasn't really the answer worry. And I got the other guy we signed, his name eludes me. It was quicker. Korag, let him go. Schala and Strandler. These are all players that we inherited when we came up, aside from Aspgren and Bethio. Anyway, we've got a few more things to go through, such as this. We are predicted to finish 10th. We were 4th to start off with, but I think since we sold Thompson, we've dropped down to 10th, which is fair enough. Like, you know, he was a decent player, and we haven't really got the quality. We've got a bit of youth that's going to fill in as rotator for Azizi. So that's what the plan is. But Azizi is on the decline because he's getting on a bit now. He's 33 years old. He's only got a contract extension for this year, and I think I'll probably let him go after that. But he's now the vice captain as well, which is handy. In terms of what they're expecting, it's a top half finish on the board. So that's what the minimum expectation is. So obviously it's currently reserving judgment, but I want to go out and win. I mean, let's just go into how we've been getting on with the fixtures. So yeah, there was a tournament in between. We lost the first 2 games against the teams that fancied ourselves to at least get a point or something like that, take it into the last game. And unfortunately, we just lost all 3, which kind of started off a bit of an unrest. I had to calm them all down, a team meeting and whatever. But otherwise, all the friendlies, apart from Malmo, were undefeated and scored a shit ton of goals. Absolute shit ton of goals. We conceded quite a few in this tournament. Apparently, it was a record. which is a bit harsh. But today we've got IFK Malmo here, and they're a team that's predicted to finish bottom, so it should be fairly straightforward for us today, which is not like us really. We normally promoter sides get paired up with teams that have been established in the league, whereas they get promoted as well from a different side. So it looks like they relegated someone as well from another area rather. Finances, just briefly, we're struggling, but we haven't had any games, so I'm hoping because we've done quite well, we're going to make some more money. All the money we got from sponsorship is pretty much gone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. The dynamics, pretty decent if I'm honest with you. A few new faces and what have you, so the match cohesion isn't great. In terms of hierarchy, we've actually got Anderson still as a team leader, and then Sandberg and Nyman as highly influential players, which they ought to be because they've been pretty much awesome all the time they've been here. In terms of supporting us, everyone supports us. I did have one player, Jagner, that's that guy earlier, who didn't support me because he was in support of Thompson. So, yeah, suck it. The only other thing really to report is that Ephraim has picked up an injury and he's going to be missing for the foreseeable future. It's about another 2-3 weeks, I think, to go. So, yeah, that's 3 weeks. There you go, you see at the bottom. Tactics exactly the same. You can see the start ratings here. As you can see, De Gracker, a very, very good defender at this level by all accounts. Nordin, I've been absolutely buzzing with his progress. His 1-on-1 started on 4.8 it was. It's now 8, which is, I think it's 7.6. It's still, I've had it on the whole time I've been here, and it does show that if you leave it on, it will keep going up and up and up and up. There's been times where I've had attributes like trained for ages and nothing ever seems to happen, but on certain occasions like this one, it's absolutely buzzing when you see it going up. I do apologise if it's been jumpy. I'm not entirely sure why that happened in the last episode. Very bizarre. We have got 2 debutants, so that's hopefully not going to unbalance the team too much. And let's get into it, boys. It's hard to do a team talk at the beginning of the season. It's like, come on, lads, show me what we can do. That's the best I can hope for. It's not actually that bad a response, that. Let's get it on. Right, here we go, boys. I'm going to have to try and be quiet in this game because my lad's currently napping. I'm hoping he doesn't wake up halfway through. Anyway, here we go. Right, here we go, first highlight. Is it going to be a goal? Comes out to Sandberg. Places it's just over the bar. Top wins has it. Square to the wheel. Looking for options. It gets fouled for me, but apparently not. And now there's a break on. Kaki gives it away. Fortunately, and Azizi plays it towards Alas, who does win the header. Nyman's got options. Finds top bins. Alas first. He's clean through. Get in, boys. Brilliant start. I mean, remember last season? Last time we was in this division, we absolutely destroyed a load of teams and we're unbeaten for 10 games. I think we won 5, drew 5, so maybe not destroyed, but you know what I mean. And then we ended up going down. I couldn't believe it. We started 3 points behind. Like a record amount of goals, like promotion form. And we got sacked off. Backstrom clears it along downfield. Away by De Gracker, that's what he's there for. Johansson though, he's lost his man. Kaki! Nordin with a save, good man. Oh no, oh, danger's not gone. Now it has. Bit nervy that. So tight first half comes to an end. I'm going to say guard against complacency. That's the only option really. Obviously, what the hell happened there? But yeah, obviously a little bit of faith just for the people that haven't reacted. A little bit more. That's quite good. Let's get into the second half, boys. Right, here we go. So I've been disappointed really because my aspirations is to try and get promotion at the very least, right? In my target, and we're up against a team that also get really promoted at the same time as us. So hopefully we can destroy them and not drop any points because we've dropped too many points against teams in and around us when we got relegated. That's where we lost it, I think, because we beat all the teams above us, it seemed. Right, here we go. Top bins, puts it in. Nyman's there, it's gone wide. Right, here we go. Just demanded more just before this. But come on, stop him, stop it, that'll do. Right, Nordin finds Olafsson. Just about to make some changes, but Alas is in behind. No one with the keeper. Squares it for Nyman, should score. And does. Come on, boys. Muted celebration because it's Young. Oh, corner now. De Gracker scores on his debut. Come on, mate. I'm calling you mate. I've only just met you, really. Right, another free kick chance here. It said there's a bit of a mix-up, and it's 4-0. Olafsson on his debut as well. Go on, lad. I'm buzzing with this start so far. Can we make it 5? Alice is in behind. No one with a keeper. That's quite terrible effort. Right, I'm waiting to make my last change, but it keeps coming. Well, highlights keep coming and coming. Filstrom finds Holm. By the way, I did bring on some players, by the way, and there you go. Top Pincer scored again. You might see him on the left. Pilstrom and Holm came on for the wheel, and Sandberg. It is Sandberg, isn't it? Yeah, Sandberg. Right, Olofsson. Could be a red card here for them. There you go, red card. Get off, son. Right, they've got a free kick. Kaki floats it in. It's headed. Oh, they've scored. That's ruined the clean sheet. What a shame. But yeah, I've just brought on Magnusson for Olofsson, Eric Olofsson, that is, just for his debut round of applause from the 3 fans in the crowd. But yeah, that's a bit of a shame, that. So absolutely buzzing with a 5-1 win here. Absolutely fantastic start to the season. Exactly how not so much anticipated it, but it's what I was hoping for. So absolutely buzzing with that. Let's give the players a well-deserved bit of praise. Very pleased with your performance. Absolutely buzzing my tits off. And man of the match, Olofsson, is going to get the main praise. And look at him, looking fired up, buzzing. And would you look at that, top of the league after 1 game. Looks good, doesn't it? Looks like it would suit us. If I remember rightly, I think I went through every single team and not one of them are professional. So therefore, it should be easier than last time. Because we had Osters before who were professional, could get better players, and it showed. They pissed the league basically before. But anyway, let's have a look and see what's going to be happening when we come back. So what I'm going to do is, basically, because obviously now I've changed it to weekends only, it's only going to be 2 episodes a week, or essentially. I'm going to try and fly through the seasons. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to get to like roughly like the halfway point, which looks like it's Malmo, but I'm not going to play Malmo because you've just seen us play Malmo. I'm going to play the next team, which is Oskarshamns AIK. And yeah, we'll just see where we're at that point. I mean, I can't see us getting sacked, really. I mean, that if that's anything to go by, a 5-1 away win, we should get through half the season. We'll get to have a look and see exactly what's been going on. I think there's a transfer window around here as well, if I remember rightly. So yeah, there'll hopefully be a lot to go through. But it gives us a chance to play through it all, get through a lot of the season, and then we'll come back at pretty much the halfway point. Hopefully that sounds good. If you have enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that, as would subscribing if you are indeed new. And obviously don't forget to hit that notification bell for all that notification goodness. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye-bye.